My name is Nana. I'm the studio owner of Wholesome Yoga in North Turramurra. The question is, why would anybody rebrand? What a silly idea. The more time I spent at the studio, the more I learned that the North Turramurra students are very varied, they work very hard, they experience a fair amount of stress and pain, and I wanted them to have a more wholesome experience. I didn't feel that the Euphoria brand or the Euphoria direction quite met those needs. Turquoise. The studio is very turquoise. Obviously you can tell I like the color. So a fresh paint job doesn't really mean much, but in some ways it is symbolic for taking that paintbrush over everything and adding a little bit more detail, a little bit more color into the classes, making the classes a little bit more specific to what needs we are addressing, having teachers who are in line with that, who teach in line with that, who are able to meet all the students' needs was very important for me. Having introduced workshops was really important to me because I wanted us to be able to address certain needs like stress and anxiety, chronic illness, back pain, and those are all areas where each teacher has an expertise in and mostly a personal story, and they are able to impart that to the students. So this was something that I thought would be really beneficial to start to create a yoga community, a space where our students could come to and feel that they are taken care of. I'm anticipating that our students find that everything they need from a yoga studio is there. So lovely clean space, adequate equipment. We also provide yoga mats, so that's one less thing to carry around. We have the convenience of an online booking system, so that way a student can pre-book, walk into the class and then walk back out of the class. Having a good space with good systems in place is very important. Having really good teachers on board. These teachers are much more trained, much more experienced, and so they are able to assist a student with their particular needs. So they're able to adapt a class according to each individual that is in the class, and that is something that is not often offered in yoga studios. But what it also means is that the classes are often a little bit gentler, a little bit more mindful, and they don't push the individual to a level where they might feel a challenge, but rather to a level of stillness. The third one is community. That you are coming into a space where oftentimes you are a little bit more vulnerable. Yoga can be very confronting in that you experience your body with every niggle, every pain, every tightness. Being in this vulnerable space, it is really important to know that not only are the teachers well trained and caring, but also the students around, that we don't promote a environment of competition. We really want this space that the student is in to be safe and want it to be a communal space. The way we age vastly depends on what we do in our younger age, and having a stretching and proper breathing habit is crucial in how well we age. Same with how to maintain stress. I mean, how do we maintain stress? It doesn't just go away, so we need to actually make an active effort. And yes, we could go and pay a psychologist $150, $200 something. We could grab a bottle of wine and self-medicate a little bit, or take a couple of tablets to help reduce the stress. But really, why not just commit? And what is 2 to 3 hours a week really in the big scheme of things? If we can't take 2 to 3 hours a week to look after ourselves, who's going to do it for us?